Hi, this is Ashwin presenting Checklist Hub. Checklist Hub is a collaborative platform for researchers to come together, create checklist dataset for any region or any taxa. It tries to make the entire process very simple, where you just upload your CSV file. It will fetch the remaining possible species from the internet and databases. It will create a workbench where you can collaborate with your colleagues. You can validate the evidences, and based on that you can make a decision to add or exclude a species. And then you can download a Darwin code archive version, which you can take it and publish to GBIF. Creating a checklist is quite simple. You sign into this particular platform, you hit the create checklist button, and it should pop this particular dialog box where you can give a title. Here it is quite important you define the right scope. I wish to create a checklist for birds, and I will define animal, phylum, class, and then give a region. I'm gonna go with a small state in district in India called Darjeeling. So it tries to pull all the known occurrence from GBIF, iNaturalist, and eBird for Darjeeling for birds. And at the same time, what we are doing here is Checklist also has a feature where it can extract the published literatures from Darjeeling for birds. Likewise, it can try to find any literature for that particular taxa for that particular region from the internet. And if it fails to, you can basically add it. And for this particular, I'll try to go with one particular paper, and it will try to find tables from this particular inside this paper and read all the or extract all the species list from it. Here we are not using any AI at the moment because AI can hallucinate if it with large volume of PDF files. So we have created a pipeline which does not rely on AI at the moment, but we are going to use it with AI in future, where AI can be used to cross-validate if this particular species is mentioned in this particular literature for this particular region. So once it has extracted the species, let's see, as you can see from one particular literature, it was able to extract 46 species. We can add it to our pool. So we have 720 possible species, and then we can go ahead and see all the matrices and all the species that we have to collaborate with our colleagues and work it out. So I can invite any person. I just have to get their email and send an invite. It will send them an email and ask them to collaborate with you. Once you have gone through all the 5 steps, you hit the create button. And you will get something known as workbench, where it will list all the 720 species. Along with it will try to flag all the rows all the species which had synonyms, like this one. It had outdated name. The current name according to GBIF backbone taxa is this one. So you along with your collaborators can have a discussion and finally come to a conclusion which scientific name you can follow, and then you can accept this particular row. Along with that, it also gives you evidence section where you can see the sources which has mention of this particular species in that particular region, and you can check on the publication as well. So you can see in this particular publication this particular species was mentioned. You can go to the right hand panel and see the evidence, and it will also create a small mini map where occurrence points from GBIF will be rendered here, so you can actually see if all the occurrence points are within that region or outside the region. So once you have resolved all the taxonomy and you have either added or accepted or rejected, so you'll get a publish button here. Now before we jump into that, I just wanted to say that if you found out that the list that you have created is already up to date with the current published version, but so you can enable this feature what we call feature, which basically means that it will run in a weekly or a monthly manner, and it tries to pull in all the new occurrences and possible new species list or species from that particular region in iNaturalist and GBIF. You can set it out, so it will run it on a weekly or a monthly basis, and it will alert you if there is a new candidate species. Once you have done it, and you can go ahead and hit the publish button. If there are any issues, you have to resolve it. It will do a quick validation check, and then here's the metadata section where it tries to populate most of it based on what we can always come here and fill in the rest. The temporal data, I think I might have to add it. My mistake. So I think it was 1864 and 2024. I'm just going to go ahead and give it a small name for now. Once you have defined all the metadata for your package, and it will create a Darwin code version for you where you have the taxon txt file, which has all the required columns already populated based on GBIF backbone as the source of truth, and whatever you did on your workbench, the vernacular name, the distribution, and citation with the sources that from where we have fetched, and along with that it creates the multimedia while it is creating the multimedia, and the EAML and the emitter, basically all the files that needs to be created while publishing a checklist. So basically, once your package has been fully created along with the multimedia text file, one of the collaborators can hit the give the approval button, and you can go ahead and with the publication workflow, you can select the publisher. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and give a dummy one, but basically you can see who can be the publishing partner here, and the publishing partner is basically someone who is hosting the IPT nearby your region. So Checklist tries to find the closest IPT hosted publisher, then it gives you the list. For me, it would be EC Mode. They have two publishing portal, which is the GBIF and the International Center for Integrated Mountain Development. I can basically select anyone, and I can download the package, and then go to their website and upload and go through the steps of basically registering myself and my organization and uploading the package completely, and finally I can mark it as in review mode. And once they give me the DOI, or once I go through all the verification, I can get the link and paste it here, and basically my publishing journey for this particular taxa in this particular region would be done. One more thing that I wish to showcase is there's something called my checklist where you can see all the checklists that you have worked or you are collaborating with, and you can also see the checklist that you have added as made as watcher, for which it will periodically go ahead and watch if there are new candidate species in it. And you can also download your metadata Darwin code version, and you can add data once the GUI has been given to you to mark it as published. So yeah, that's it from checklist.